Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul. He's a new daddy. He's not sleeping right now. I have a 3.5-year-old. I'm well past those days. It's great to be here. Thank all of you for coming out this evening, for supporting IAVA, whether it's the first time you've been at the gala or whether it's the 15th or 9th time, actually. It's right behind me, right? It's a pleasure to be here. I know he always keeps mentioning Dancing with the Stars, but, on my way from my table to here, I realized that I'm starting to, my purpose and my uniqueness is starting to thin out. No, seriously. I was like, okay, I'm the burn guy. Well, there's a shitload of them out here today, It's like the new pair of shoes, like everyone has to get a burn. Then I was like, okay, I'm the bald guy. Then Paul showed up, and I was like, shit. Then I was like, okay, then what'll work in my favor is I'm the dark-skinned Paul guy, bald guy, and then Wes Moore is here tonight, and I'm like, son of a. And then Dance with the Stars, you had Noah Galloway. It's just like, I got to come up with something else. Which, by the way, also another initiative that IAVA is kicking off is hashtag Bob, Dancing Bob. That's what the new campaign. It's the Secretary McDonald to be on Dancing with the Stars. What do you think, Willie? Willie? Sir, you got votes. You'll make it the first week. You'll be good. It doesn't matter if you're from Gary, Indiana. Saw him a week ago, and I said, Secretary McDonald, he's like, no, call me Bob. I was like, I ain't doing that shit. I've learned my lesson. No, it's Secretary McDonald. Well, Paul asked me, I wrote something a few days ago and sent it out to talk to the people that are in my contact list to talk about why I support IAVA. And I sent it to Paul, and of course, Paul responded, and he said, hey, man, this is great. I'd love for you to read it at the gala. And he asked me if I would, and I said, you kidding? That means I get to talk. And so he understood that was a yes. So bear with me. I'm usually used to speaking off of the cuff, yet now I'm going to use these two little things right here. In life, we often don't think about the services until we need them. That's how it is in the military, too. When I was younger, I assumed that once you joined the military, the government would take care of you. Our past generations of veterans worked tirelessly on the battlefield and off to ensure that their needs were met and that the needs of the future generations of vets would continue to be met as well. They gave us pensions, the GI Bill, Social Security, war widow benefits, and the list goes on and on and on. But as we all know, our government has chipped away at those benefits. Budgets have been cut. Political ties have turned. Interests have changed. And over the years, we've seen what was once considered the fulfillment of a promise made to us turn into an unattainable dream. Everybody wants to help veterans and service members. They do. But these days, it seems like there are thousands of ways in which to do it. And everywhere we turn, there is a new organization dedicated to helping those service members. But how do we know which ones are truly living out their intended mission? I've been a veteran for 12 years, and in that time, I've learned that most of those organizations are interested in doing the glamorous work. But after the ribbons have been cut, and after the crowds go home, that stuff goes away. But for many vets, our needs don't go away. IAVA is not doing the glamorous work. There are no dramatic ribbon-cutting ceremonies. There are no shiny new giveaways to present to a handful of lucky veterans. There are no big checks or care packages or balloons or TV news crews to document it all. But every single one of you in this room, especially if you're a veteran or a family member of a veteran or whatever, be rest assured that they are doing the work that needs to be done for all vets. They're climbing the steps of Capitol Hill day after day, year after year to help build and pass nonpartisan legislation designed to help our veterans. They played critical roles in passing the post-9/11 new GI Bill, the new GI Bill 2.0, which, by the way, I got to say, I'm actually getting ready to go to college for the first time, and I didn't know how to, well, no. Don't apply, because what I'm about to tell you just proves why I need to go to college, because I didn't know how to fill out the damn paperwork. I was like, I don't get this. What does this mean? What does that mean? And so who did I call? I called Matthew over at IAVA, and he squared me away, which was great. The Vow to Hire Heroes Act, mandatory mental health screening, the Clay Hunt Suicide Prevention for American Veterans Act, and the Joshua Ambig Suicide Prevention Bill. It's safe to say that these bills would never have seen the House floor without the tirelessly and decidedly unglamorously work of IAVA. In the 10 years since they were founded, they've grown their free membership to over 183,000 post 9/11 veterans, making it the largest community of its kind in the world. They've connected 7,000 vets with employment support. They provide a network of resources for vets to connect with each other and create their own strong and lasting community. And just as importantly, IAVA looks to create a nation that honors veterans of all generations. How the hell did I write all of this? Oh my God, I'm winded. There's no word count on my computer. IAVA members host vet-togethers to foster camaraderie and community for veterans all over the country. With 183,961 members and growing, and 2.8 million U.S. veterans of the Iraq and Afghanistan wars, there are so many opportunities to build a veteran community in your own backyard. IAVA created a unique rapid response referral program. The RIP program, but RRP, is a team of case managers for veterans. If you're a veteran needing access to benefits that are available to you, whether it be housing, financial assistance, employment assistance, or helping you go to school, the RIP case managers connect you within their network of services and walk you through the process. This is a critical component because it creates a one-stop shop for veterans. They're also actively working to combat military sexual assault and enforce victims' rights. They support women's health initiatives within the military and make sure our female veterans are protected. Absolutely. And to the relief of so many veterans, they are working to put a stop to the VA backlog that has left so many veterans in need of care with no one to turn to. Most importantly, they acknowledge that not all injuries are physical. So many veterans suffer from PTSD or TBI, and IAVA is working tirelessly to expand both physical and mental health programs available to all veterans. You know, civilians, we don't think about our military, but they are doing the work that needs to be done so that when we do need them, they're there for us. And as veterans, we don't think about the services we need until we need them. And thankfully, IAVA is there and ready to help.